Hello Pisces, Aries, Cuspers. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thank you for all the support on the channel, all the likes, views, the comments, subscribes. I appreciate all of you so very much. So please remember the oracle cards go here, the tarot cards go here. So the tarot cards will be the energies around you, but you could show up anywhere in the reading. So you decide how the cards apply to you and your situation. I read the cards, and I cannot read for everybody specifically, so that's why you have to decide if this reading applies to you. So here we go. The first one for you Pisces Aries is 18, clearing the excess. You are entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away the excess clutter, whether it is in your physical body or your physical space. So this talks about accumulating negative energies, accumulating a lot of things that you may not use anymore. So it talks about just clearing energy. So when you get rid of clothes, you remove old energy and you will allow new energy to come into you. When you get rid of old furniture or clutter in your house, it makes it more flowing so energy can come into you, if that makes sense. So try and go through, maybe make a list of what it would be good for you to clear your energy from. So I don't know if it's people, your house, your job, just time to clear out things that aren't good for you that are in your environment right now. So the next one is 31, mutually beneficial venture. So there is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize the relationship to benefit everyone concerned. So this is the stingray right here, if I didn't say that. This is a stingray. This is the sea anemone with the clown triggerfish. This is the clownfish. So the sea anemone has stinging in its body there, but the clownfish can actually go in it and touch it because it has a coating on its skin and not get stung. But it also attracts other fish to go after the clownfish that can get stung by the sea anemone, and then the sea anemone can feed off it. So there's somebody around you, basically. You're clearing something away, and there's somebody that's going to come into your life where you two are going to help each other. It's going to be equal give and take, where you both are going to prosper, but it seems like you have to release something before this person can come in and you two can work together. So I don't know what that would be. Hopefully you know. Like I said, I don't know if it's a person, a job, a place, or something, you know, stuff. It could be a whole bunch of things. So keep that in mind. If somebody comes around and trying to barter is what comes to mind. So barter is always like, you need a babysitter, and say you tell your, I don't know, sister, like, okay, I will, if you can watch my kid for like 4 hours while I go work, I'll bring you home a pizza and dessert. So something like that. So here we go. And the first one is Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is you needing to, somebody, it may not be you, somebody needs to make a decision concerning themselves and other people. So it's not going to be just easy decision to be made because it's all about this person. They're looking at it like, okay, I have to make the decision that's going to be good for everybody involved. So Queen of Wands is somebody very physically attractive, somebody who is busy a lot, who's very active, does a lot of things, doesn't really sit complacent. This person has really good energy, I feel. So then you have Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands is many choices. This also to me is somebody having walls up. They have one particular person they're very interested in, so they're kind of guarded to other people. If it's not who they're interested in, they're not offering anything. So Two of Cups, wow, true love. So you have physical beauty or attraction here, making a decision, the walls being up, but knowing somebody's attracted, and then true love. Very beautiful. So the Hermit is Virgo placement. This is clarity to me. This is somebody knowing that they're going to do the right thing. You see the lantern here, and then she has her hand under the orb right here. So I do feel like you're going to get clarity on a decision you need to make. The Empress. So the Empress talks about a couple things. This could be forgiving yourself for something that you didn't handle, you feel you didn't handle correctly. This also could indicate somebody is watching you and they're watching how you handle something, and they could use that same pattern or process that you use later in their life. They're learning from watching how you are handling something now, if that makes sense. So this is either you forgiving yourself or a younger person watching how you're handling something. And the Empress says you're handling it very well. You are the Empress is very nurturing, very loving. She usually acts from her heart. So the next one is Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands is player energy. So you have somebody wanting to come in and out. They don't want to stay. They don't want to commit. So Princess of Cups. Wow. So Princess of Cups is somebody offering love. Somebody, I feel like this person is younger than you. I feel like they're naive. But yeah, I feel like maybe they haven't been in love very many times before. And Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is somebody feeling victorious, feeling strong in their self-worth, in their independence, in their beauty. Somebody who just knows their worth. This is somebody who knows their value. So Six of Coins. Six of Coins is good karma. The universe saying they're giving you something. They feel like you're deserving. So if the universe is offering you something, you know, you feel like the universe feels you deserve it. Princess of Coins. So Princess of Coins is stability. So I do feel like the player energy is here. I don't know if the player wants to change and wants to offer stability and be practical. I don't really see that happening. So it is clarifying the player energy, but I almost feel like this is you. So I don't know. It could be either or, that they want to change and they want to settle down. So Three of Coins. This could be climbing the ladder of success, getting a new job, becoming more stable, having more coins. Alright, so should I keep going or should I just do more? I think I'm going to go to the Mystical Cats Tarot deck for you now. Pisces, Aries. So please remember, at 5,000 subscribers too, I'm going to give away a deck of my cards. It'll be a new deck, but it has to be a deck that I use. Somebody can choose from, so I'll have more information when I get close to 5,000 subscribers on how to enter that drawing. So now we switch to Two of Fire. So wow, look at this. You had Two of Wands and Two of Fire. So you're thinking about a decision. You're really struggling making some decision, and here I feel like you're looking at everything in the past. So you're going over everything in the past and trying to figure out, when you turn around, how you can have a new beginning and not make the same mistakes you made in the past, I feel. So Eight of Fire is blame. So I do feel like somebody is trying to blame you for something, and the universe is protecting you and offering you good things, think you're deserving. So for somebody trying to blame you is not very good. So Six of Fire. Six of Fire is somebody who has to have people fluff them up. They have to have people tell them how beautiful they are and how they're a good worker and that kind of thing. So this always reminds me of at work, when there's people who cater to somebody who's really not deserving, but people get confused and lost, and it's almost like the mentality where one person sees one person being nice to the boss, then other people want to do it too. So Strength and Balance. So you're having strength and balance over your coins. And then Ace of Earth. So Ace of Earth is traditionally abundance, family, but I feel like there's an illusion around family, or yeah, around family. There's some sort of illusion where some family member causes issues for you. Sky King. Sky King is somebody who watches you. So I see somebody sees somebody blaming you for something. Somebody's watching this happen. Earth King. Earth King is somebody in heaven. This is my heaven card for somebody who watches you. So they're acknowledging the situation at work. For some reason, the person in heaven is seeing what's happening at this workplace where somebody is letting other people fluff them up and give them compliments. And then Two of Sky. So a lot of thinking in this reading. I mean, I think you have every single two card in here. So the Two of Sky talks about something you've carried around for a long time, and I get that with the other twos. There's something you are ready to release concerning family. So there's something that you have done for years and years, but you didn't like doing it. It was around a family situation. It was dark for you, but you did it to have the, what is it, to have your family accept you, to feel like you're agreeing with them. So I don't know if because somebody went to heaven and this person, you're looking at them and something shifted and whatever the family traditionally did something or handled something, that something is shifting in you concerning a family structure where you're ending something for your highest good that you don't want to put up with anymore. So then we have C-Tom. So C-Tom is player energy as well. So I don't know if a family member is involved with a player energy that you were involved with, is kind of what I'm picking up. That you had a player energy you didn't want to be with anymore, and somebody in your family is friends with this person now and invite them to your house all the time, or your parents' house, or something of that sort. So then you have Ace of Fire. So Ace of Fire is passion. It could be anger, a lot of aggression. It's a lot of intuition. So it tells me when you get that feeling in your stomach or that voice in your head, it's be very wise to listen to it, because if you don't listen to it, you're going to have a harder time in a situation in your life than you need to. So the warning is trying to get you to not have to go a different way so you don't have to have it so hard. So consequences, wow, look at this. So I do feel like there's consequences around a warning. It could have to do with somebody in heaven, I feel, because it's clarifying the heaven card. And then death. What is going on here? So death means an ending to something. Something ends so it can be rebuilt. So a door will either close or we can restructure something. A friendship, a lot of things. So you have the Earth King. So I've got to look at these again, you guys, because I have a trio of 3 cards that mean literal death to a human, someone you know, and that's what I was trying to decide without messing up the cards. So when I first started my channel, I had a nephew pass, and I did his sign, which I wasn't specifically doing it for him, I was doing it for the channel. And I did it like 4 hours before he passed, and then I found out he passed, and I immediately went back and watched the video. I think it was in a week or 2 after I started my channel. And so my nephew is the one to thank for letting me know the 3 cards that represent literal death in humans. Because that's what happened, and I learned. So let me see. So, I don't see it here, so this is good. So the card I was thinking of must have came up in the other reading before this one. So this is good. So there is no literal death for a person in your family. That's what I had to check. So you don't have to worry about that. So hopefully I didn't stress y'all out, but I just started picking that up and wondering. So I had to clarify. So I don't see a literal death. I see somebody's already passed and is in heaven. But I feel like it wasn't like within the last 6 months, let's put it that way. It was longer. I could be wrong, because it's hard to read a whole bunch of energy for a bunch of different people. So the next one for you is strength. You have strength, possibly Leo energy around you. And the next one is fire kitten. So this is somebody who takes chances. So there's consequences for somebody who takes chances. And then the world card. This is your world changing. You see your future. You see abundance coming to you, and you spend a lot of time dreaming about it. Good for you, Pisces, Aries. So now I'm going to switch to the Oracle of E cards for you. So the first one is Loud and Clear 45. So this tells me you're healing from something. You have a little more aggressive energy around you, and something is loud and clear. So solar powered, number 3. So solar powered to me means something's going to come full circle. So you notice here we have the circle that is yellow, and then we have solar powered a circle too. So something is happening for you that is going to make you feel stronger and more in touch with yourself than before. So solar powered, you have a lot of energy right now. A lot of energy to go towards your dreams, what you want. So the next one that comes out for you is boundaries number 1. So boundaries are how we let people know what they can and cannot get away with us. From us, this talks about setting your boundaries. You have a lot of faith and you have a lot of belief in your higher power, I see, and you feel like that is, I feel like setting boundaries is going to take you to a happier place. It's going to make you feel stronger because people aren't going to be able to manipulate so easy. I feel like it's going to make you feel more grounded, and you're going to go into a happier time, more abundance time, if that makes sense. So I feel like I'm seeing like things are going to part for you. Like the boundaries are going to cause the waters to part, if you will, where people are going to be so pushy toward you. They're not going to try and manipulate so much because you're exerting your own power through the boundaries. So 29 is nurture yourself. So this talks about having something that really hurt, that really broke your heart. I feel like there's music, a lot of tears. It could be an animal, a pet that has nurtured you. It could be family that nurtured you. But you have healed from this. I feel like you waited a long time. You've came out of the dark and you're going to the light, which would make sense. The solar power to nurture yourself. And this is yellow. So goodness is coming to you. It really is. Good things are coming. Something is shifting. So the angels and ancestors is medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. So this represents Archangel Raphael. He has the chalice in there. He has the medical wand. He has the wings. I see the Metrodon symbol, the relationship pattern. So I do feel like you are healing, which I have that here, and we have it here. So there's a lot of healing going on in your life right now. So seer, see beyond the current situation. So things are going to move pretty fast for you here soon, I feel like. So this talks about something is going to come to you, and you don't even need to see it to feel something. You don't need to see it to know something is coming. So you have Archangel Raphael and seer, to where you don't need to see something to predict in your own self structure of intuition of what's going to happen or how something's going to play out. And of course, a lot of you may come close, but nobody can guess 100%. Some of you may be able to, but some of you are very, very close at figuring out what's going on in a current situation. So I hope this helps. Thank you so much. Bless you, Pisces, Aries.